Alright, so this is the start of the next series of map showcase videos for my own custom maps. And today we're gonna start off looking at the Wikia page, which this already jumps up to my list. And here, we're just gonna show off my newest one. Oh, you could check back on this list. Maybe we'll see it updated with more maps. Right now, there's only 5 here that you're able to link and see an article on. I've made these myself for now. And we're going to start with dry ride for now. That's going to be this video. It's going to be on dry ride, and this is the wiki page I made for it. This is pretty much going to be what I'm going to read from and go over in the video. Here's the overview of the map, and here's some pictures to go with whatever heading I put it under. Alright, and on to actually showcasing the map in game. Alright, we're in game again now, and I'm going to, just like every other time, show you how to access the map and show you how to see my custom map number for my account. So we're just gonna load up a custom, gonna make it a 1v1 and private. Set a bot to have it fill in. Click the map select to bring up the menu, switch in info tab, type leaderboards, and then click the hot link, and it should list the map publisher name, the most recent map they published, and their number. And we're gonna find me. Where am I? I'm 153 now. Numbers changed, I think. I don't think I was 153 last time. And so we're gonna go on that in the map select. Go over to public. Can't see the publisher names, but you can see the numbers and the map name. So 153. And click that. And then we're gonna go to dry ride. Load that up, and then we can start showcasing it. Normal timer, 60 seconds. Go into map editor view, and let's get this. Alright, so the dry ride. You may have seen this before previously. I have made it. This is a map from a long time ago, like a couple years I made it originally. You may have seen a different version where this bottom area looked different. There was a high grounds, and that's why these are floating here, because I moved them off. But now it's all different. I changed this lower ground and remodernized it for strike or whatever I think now. And let's go over start reading from the Wikia page. Alright, dry ride. It is a small sized map with various terrain quirks. You can see it all around, especially with this bottom area change, like outposts on your fort are on high ground. The fort has this low ground bottom path, and then this high ground points where you could drop stuff and then shoot the corner, whatever. Similar idea with these outposts. The bridge has a high ground. You can rush in through low ground to high ground, or normally a high ground has a hard time shooting low ground in AirMech. Very cool. And the middle outpost that you're consist over is deep down there. Outpost count is fairly low, with 1 per team, of course, 1 on site each side. You're supposed to get the factory intended. And then in this middle is uncontested, and that's a total of 3 outposts on the map. Fortresses are fairly close. You go for a weird rush if you want, or whatever. Or constantly pressure the fortress of some sort, but okay. Center of the map, pretty much nothing. But the most you get, what I try to do it with, is with these terrain quirks, where you can easily rotate units, like from high ground to low ground, and it'll help flank this outpost while you either do a push from this direction or go to the fort, or do the other way around, where in a low ground first, then you ferry up on top of the bridge, and then units will go this way, either to this outpost or attack the fort, while you send units through this bottom path. Yeah. Map features. 1 close outpost, decently defended neutrals. You could start attack, take your first wave of creeps, put it in back here, kill these infantry here, take it, then drop out your tanks, because there's only 2 tanks here, so you start the game with enough money to build 4 tanks. You should easily beat these neutrals. Middle outpost to contest, and it's possible to rush. I believe I made it so you could use vehicles or infantry, like rebels behind can easily kill these tanks, and then you just bring out your queue of tanks to kill that Goliath, and that's like the only ground units there. Just have to avoid being killed by the AA. Might need to kill the Buckies. Well, we can see it when we play it out a bit. Various paths around the map. Of course, you see it. A lot of terrain you could move over, not a lot of dead space, no random chasm through the middle of the map, or random props that you can't move units through or put units on, whatever. Alright, close outpost on high ground, mentioned that before, approachable by multiple angles. Middle outpost is on the low ground, a lot of surround on it. High ground flank, we could approach it to the front normally. And in the directly middle of the map or center leads to literally everywhere. You can go down to that outpost, go to the fort, go to rotate to mid, go back to the friend. Mid is doesn't have like an outpost or lockbox to fight over, but it provides very nice position to rotate or move your army anywhere, or that's how I intended. And then just a quick brief mention of the top left and top right. Probably won't be used often, but it's quirky terrain. Maybe you'll find a use to do something surprising. Then the strategies that's on the Wikia page is what I was explaining before about rotating. I could show that off in game, and let's try that out. I'm not gonna show off gameplay on the map since I don't have anyone to play with, so I'll just show off some of the stuff I intended. Let's see. Have enough for what do I want? Let's restart and go with 2 rebels, 2 tanks. No, let's restart it again and try it. Got my keys, I haven't played in a while. So rebels and the tanks. Wait for them to build. Normally you'd have the pregame time and whatever to set up, but this is fine. My tanks there. Let's see if I remember this right. Yeah, the tank's dead. And do I survive? Probably. Just get these creeps. Will I be able to rush from this way? Probably. Get that kill. Rush ain't working too well, but if you actually play on the map and do it for yourself, you can probably get it better yourself. Drop that there, and send these infantry off. And one creep died, that's unfortunate. But neutrals won't shoot the creeps inside the outposts, because good programming, good quality gameplay design. Get in there, 2, 4. And then you just move this around, the tank shoots, and one kills, then you just kill the Goliath, and that's your Russian in a shell for mid. Kill. Especially if you play on a 2v2, it would be easier. Then I'll show the mid rotation now. Alright, there's some tanks. It shows in the picture on the Wikia, but I'll do it here. Some tanks out. Just have them go through here and clear out all the neutrals here. Make sure the rotation's better. Alright. Those cleared. I can show the mid rotation, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Not right now, not right now. I'm gonna show a high ground, a low ground rotation. Maybe how much upkeep? 16 only. I could add more units. Double my tanks. Add jackals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 1 copy. And how much? 52. That's a bit much. Cut out some. Cut out some. And game crash. Alright, video editing magic back in the game now. And let's get this done correctly now. Whatever, shouldn't have done that. Just do this. Let's see. 2 tanks. I'll do this magical ratio. 2 tanks per 1 jackal. 3. And how much upkeep? 40 is decent. That's decent. Let's break the normal. Low ground to high ground. Doesn't need to be this complex. Select all the tanks and set them on T. Yep, they're gonna go around this way to attack that outpost there. Then I just send these Nope, I'm going the wrong way because I don't have that outpost. 1, 2, 3. Go out correctly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. These should flank. Yep, they're flanking while these are taking this direct route. That's the high ground, low ground rotation example. We can do it again. Let me show the low ground to high ground variation. Alright. Out. I'll capture this for convenience. Oh no, didn't delete. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once again we're gonna do 2 tanks to 1 jackal. 1, 2, 3. And let's move on the right upkeep. Turn out the tanks there. Then these tanks, set them on T, remember the route. Then do the same with these jackals, and these jackals will take the flank from the top. Yep, they're going that way. And these tanks are coming this way. Was it timed right? Doesn't look like it was timed right. That's unfortunate. This jackal's gonna suicide. So these tanks are taking their time to get here. Bit unfortunate, but it happens. What happens if you time things wrong? Yep, and that's that flank there. And I guess I'll just quickly show off that opener I mentioned in the beginning. What was it? Alright, use this. Just taking this outpost. Might respawn now. Oh no, that was my tank dropping. Execute omnibus. Then take the groups. Fly around that. That tank got it. That tank there. Tank here. Tank out. Grab this fella. That should be able to clear out that easily. Yep. Almost died. Saved it. Very nice. And that should be it for now for that, what did I call these? Oh, map showcase of dry right. Maybe by me. That's the end.